Um, I can see you're upset about being predisposed to type 2 diabetes, and I get it. Like, that's kind of, whenever you hear the word predisposed, like, that could be super stressful. Um, First off, I kind of want to start and say, like, it might not be a bad thing to know, right? Like, you know more information about yourself than you did before you took the test. So then you can use this to kind of prevent it. So to talk about predisposed, you want to understand that it means that you're more likely to get something. Um, for in this case, it's this disease process, right? Which I realize now, saying that kind of sounds worse, but it's really not as bad as I'm like making it sound. Unfortunately, part of it is it could not be your like fault at all. It could be a problem like from your parents, right? You could have inherited it. If it's a like an autosomal dominant trait, then you would have gotten it from your parents, and you could have been dealt like a poor hand, so to say, where only one of your parents have it, but you ended up with it. Unfortunately, that's just kind of how it works sometimes. Um, so, kind of just to take you out of the situation, I feel like sometimes it's easier for me to understand when I take myself out of the situation. Somebody famous, right? Like Michael Phelps. He's got Marfans, which makes him tall and lanky, and he ended up being good at swimming. But he has a dominant gene disorder, which is the Marfans, and he would have gotten that from his parents because even if only one of his parents had it, he would have been more likely to get it because it's the dominant one and it would overtake a recessive trait. If neither of his parents had it, he wouldn't have been able to get it um, because it would have shown in a previous generation, uh, likely. But to kind of change, if you want to prevent, I guess, the diet progressing all the way to diabetes, there's other things that could be talked about, like diet and exercise are some big ones that we're always taught to look out for. Something that we're, again, another disadvantage with this is the diet that we have living here in the United States, or like the Western diet. Um, so you would have to kind of find foods that you like and that are healthier alternatives that are like within your budget, and uh, start having those instead of like going to the corner store and getting snacks. But that's just kind of a quick overview on what that is.